Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the heavyweight division. Brought to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, along with their great sponsors. Bet Online. Odds for the fights are brought to you by Bet Online. Wild Casino, America's most trusted online casino. Let's get wild. Corona Premier, the light cerveza of fight night. OnlyFans, where creators earn and re-yacht season. The judges assigned are Nathan Cantu, Hector Gonzalez, and Jesse Reyes. Our referee in charge will be Robert Chapa. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing black trunks and weighed in officially at 239.6 pounds. Coming to us from Las Vegas, Nevada, he brings a professional record of 5 wins, just 1 defeat. All 5 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zeno, the Viking Vooris. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing white with red and blue and weighed in officially at 231.4 pounds. Hailing from Houston, Texas, he proudly represented the United States at the 2024 Olympics, and now as a professional is undefeated with 4 wins. All 4 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Rocket, Joshua Edwards.
All right, gentlemen, take your step at all times, obey my commands at all times. Watch your low blows, watch your heads, side counts, let's go.
3 straight first-round knockouts, and yesterday Joshua Edwards told us he's about to get his 4th in a row. 1 round is all I need for this guy. As for Vooris, this is his moment, he says. I'm the best fighter this guy's been in the ring with. Everyone else is scared of him. I ain't scared, and I'm going to get my shots in. Here we go. 2 bulls about to collide in Texas.
Those were the exact same words of Joshua Edwards' last opponent. Came in Audi, and he got taken out early as well. So let's see if Vooris goes down swinging, like you said.
You know, you don't want to look too deep into the outcomes of these recent Joshua Edwards fights, but you watch him in the ring, and you can see why many people believe he is the future of the American heavyweight division. Great footwork, good punch variation, mixes it up really well, good head movement. He's got a lot of skills. He's shown that power early, Sergio, but he's got a depth of talent to him.
No, Vooris hasn't thrown a punch yet, by the way, and there he goes.
Go home.
Vooris is going to try to make it ugly in there, because on the outside it's going to be all Edwards, and that's exactly what Edwards needs to do. Use that Olympic pedigree and keep popping them on the outside. Use that footwork, maintain your distance, and run them into that big right hand, your money punch that Edwards has. And it's an early night.
Vooris said all of Edwards' opponents have been fat bums. He said, I'm not fat and I'm not a bum.
You see Edwards not only mixing up his punches, but mixing up his stances as well. Switching to southpaw a moment ago, back in that orthodox stance now.
Not sure what the strategy is right now for Vooris. Just keeping that high guard up.
Vooris needs to get on the inside. The strategy is just to get on the inside and muscle up and try to make this a physical, ugly fight. But right now, Edwards' footwork and his range is not allowing Zeno Vooris to do that.
And you saw how Edwards tried to grab the glove of Vooris and pull it down so he could land the right hand. We've seen that before, like guard manipulation. Did you ever do that, Sergio?
Yeah, I learned that from Fernando Vargas. He used to love doing that, you know, peel away the guard just to come around the guard.
Those body shots, Vooris definitely felt that. Another one right to the midsection.
Yeah, see that? It's the footwork that makes Edwards special. It's not going to be the size, because he's not going to be as big as the heavyweights nowadays at 6'5", 6'6+. He's at 6'3". It's a footwork that's going to make him special. It's the angles, it's the athleticism, and the creativity. See that right there? That's what's going to make him special.
And Sergio, he's switching back and forth between stances. You see that a lot from smaller fighters. Terrence Crawford is exceptional at doing that. Don't see that a lot from heavyweights.
Usyk does it, but Usyk is a
generational
talent. But I love seeing that. See, this is a new generation of heavyweights. It wasn't just a big right hand, that eraser, the jab. You know, you're trying to get angles. You're trying to, you know, manipulate your upper body to get on the inside and land clean shots.
Edwards is a little jealous of all the attention Moses Atama's been getting. He said, I'm going to get that guy one day.
Let go.
Moses Atama is special. He's a little bit of everything I just described as well.
Box.
So a minor victory here for Vooris, who gets out of round one.
All right, good round, good round. How we feel? Hey, get that blood off of there. Off his chair. Off of here. His body. Listen. Shoot uppercut on the left and the right to up the middle. That's gonna pick him up. Then you dig the left to the body. Go uppercut, uppercut, boom, then dig the body. Hands up though, okay? You gotta watch his head. All right, you gotta watch.
Ronnie Shields, the great Ronnie Shields in the corner of Edwards, looking for that uppercut. They want more of that. But touching the body to get the elbows down, get the arms down of Vooris, and then you can come up the top.
Second down.
Just like Mike Tyson used to do. Check him to the body, come with the uppercut, ripping it up the chin.
Well, can Vooris be the first fighter to ever get out of this second round against Joshua Edwards, who has 3 stoppages in round 1 and 1 stoppage, which is his pro debut, came in round 2.
You know, you asked the last fight, Todd, if Robin Safar was looking to get rounds, and I don't think he was. The way Joshua Edwards is fighting early on, he's fighting like a guy that might be looking to get a few rounds in during this fight. Not really a lot of urgency at this point against Vooris.
Man, those body shots sound brutal.
That's what's going to get those arms and that defense of Vooris, you know, that earmuff defense down. You want to keep poking him downstairs, and that's what I love about Edwards. See that little sequence right there, bouncing on his toes, getting an angle, turning southpaw. He didn't load up on any of those shots like you see most heavyweights do with their punches. It's very swift.
It really looks like Sergio Edwards in this fight is trying new things. He's working on everything he worked on in camp. Like, we didn't get enough time out of Edwards in the first 4 fights to know that he was
that one hurt Vooris. He stumbled forward. Sergio's just not throwing back.
Time.
And they're going to look at the cut.
Want the doctor to see you. Where the doctor's at?
Mine's fine.
You got doctor.
Oh, come on.
No, I need you to have a look.
Vooris saying, please don't stop it. I'm fine.
That's a tiny cut. I don't understand.
Strange decision to stop the fight to look at that cut. I didn't even see the cut.
I agree, and that's what Joshua Edwards actually was disappointed as well. Frustrated at the referee for doing that.
Look at the redness on the left side of the body of Vooris.
Yeah, that's what's going to do it. When you have that high guard, you want to touch the body. You know, Vooris is not going to give you much. He's just going to shell up. He's going to try to go rounds. He's not looking to win rounds. He's looking to land one good shot. Edwards is just pepper him up to the body. Just like that, touching him with the body, coming around the guard. That would drop the elbows down. Then you can come over the top with looping shots if you're Edwards.
Vooris suffered his first loss in his last fight. He's 5-1. And he said, that's the only reason I got this fight is because they saw that I've been stopped. It's a blessing in disguise. Actually, it was 2 fights ago, excuse me. But he has the fight now. He hasn't really made most of his opportunity. Just nothing offensively really to speak of.
You know, Sergio, you say that Vooris is looking to just survive here. That flies in the face of everything we've seen from Zeno Vooris during his brief career. He has been looking to get fights over with quickly.
Well, now we can see that cut.
Yeah, that's usually the case when someone's standing in front of you, Chris. But whenever you have athleticism and guys that doesn't give you the range to land your shots, then you know you're outclassed. You know, you're in there with a faster, stronger, just a better fighter in Edwards. Not to mention 5 years younger.
You can tell Edwards does not look at the face of Vooris. He stares at the body when he's throwing punches. And they're going to look at the cut again.
What is going on here?
I mean,
Please don't stop it, please. 2, 1. I'm done. I bleed easy. You don't gotta stop.
we told you he's a character.
I love me some Zeno Vooris, man. What guts on him. I bleed easy. Don't stop the fight, please.
2 seconds, guys.
Well, his corner's going to have to get to work on it. This referee is itching to stop this fight. Good body shots from Edwards. Two undefeated warriors chasing super middleweight supremacy will collide Saturday, December 13th, as Diego Pacheco takes on France's knockout artist Kevin Lele Sedojo. That's live from Stockton, California, and exclusively on DAZN.
Just an uppercut barely missed right there by Edwards because he didn't step in deep enough or jab his way in. But look, that's what I'm impressed with, getting the angles on the side, because whenever you have a guy that's earmuffed like that, he can't see from his peripheral, he can't see from the side. So throw away a shot, get an angle, and then you attack. Joshua Edwards is trying to do just that.
So that cut was caused by a headbutt, the referee just told me. So if I'm Joshua Edwards, I do want to commit to this round with a little more urgency. The last thing you would want is to have this fight turned into no contest. You've seen the referee twice call the doctor over. You want to try to get a stoppage and avoid that kind of blemish on your resume.
I agree, and the way you do that is with speed. You know, whenever you have a fighter that has a bloody face, you know, it's a bad optic. It looks worse than it is, but if you throw combinations and speed and nothing comes back, then the referee's forced to stop this fight.
Why don't we think he's throwing back more, Sergio?
Because he doesn't have the speed to compete. He doesn't have the ability to compete. Unless Edwards stands in front of him, then the tough guy in Zeno could come out. But right now, the athleticism of Edwards won't allow. I love those body shots right there.
We asked Zeno what his background was, his ethnicity. He said, I identify as Italian, but I'm a Viking, I think.
Well, his nickname is the Hammer, and he decided to change it for this fight because at the top of the show, there already is a hammer in Erickson Lubitsch, who is going by the Viking in this one.
There's only one Viking here tonight. That's our producer, Bob Torrens.
Shout out to Bobby T. These shots are getting through it. Zeno's a tough character, that's for sure.
Ooh,
there's the right hand.
He tried to time a nice right hook is Vooris right now. So at least there's a little bit of fight in him, a little bit of clever, you know, possum in Zeno Vooris right now with that right hook that he tried to land. When you're older, you're slower, you know, you're not gonna be able to go punch for punch with younger, fresher, better fighters. So you just try to catch him in between, you know, try to catch him slipping and lazy, and that's what Vooris trying to do right now.
There's another cut on the other side of the face on Zeno. The Viking hammer. Oh boy, that was a slow-looking right hand.
If I'm Edwards, I'm forgetting the head of Zeno Vooris. Zeno Vooris is covering up as best he can and leaving that midsection wide open. Just keep digging to that body.
Just like we saw in our last fight with Safar, you know, that's what you need to do with fighters like this in front of you. You need to throw combinations with speed. You know, don't try to look for the perfect shot. Don't load up on shots. Just throw flurries, you know. Shoe shine is what we used to call them.
Stop.
And they will stop it.
Not me.
The doctor jumped up on the ring and said, we've seen enough.
I think it was a commission that stopped this fight.
There's that other cut I was talking about. That's a nasty one there, Sergio.
That's a different
That was caught by a punch.
But that is not a cut worth stopping either. I don't know why they stopped this fight.
Stop it, man. I was fine.
Chris Mannix trying to get some information as to what the official decision is going to be here. Will it be a no contest or a knockout?
I don't think it was because of the cuts. Maybe it's because of lack of action, the fact that...
What do you mean it wasn't because of the cuts?
I don't think it was because of the cuts that stopped this fight. I'm curious why they did. Maybe...
I know why they did, because his face looked like a ketchup packet.
But the doctor didn't stop it. It was a commission. Someone jumped on the ring. That was a weird stoppage. I'm curious why, but it wasn't the doctor.
Well, next Saturday, it's a bare-knuckle buffet, and there'll be plenty of blood in that one, too. Josh Dwyer defends his title against former champion Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt with the BKFC light heavyweight title on the line. Don't miss it live here on DAZN. Well, Zeno was adamant that he could have continued, but Sergio, it was just going to keep getting worse for him, wasn't it?
It was going to get worse for him, and I believe it was his own corner that stopped this fight, because it wasn't the doctor, and apparently it wasn't the commission. His own corner stopped it.
Chris Mannix is back with us.
Yeah, just trying to get some clarity on the outcome of this fight. This fight was stopped by the corner of Zeno Vooris, so it will be a knockout for Joshua Edwards. Had it been stopped by the referee or the doctor because it was inside 4 rounds, and because the referee ruled the initial cut to be caused by headbutt, it would have gone to a no contest. So Joshua Edwards kind of escapes what would have been a disappointing outcome of this fight.
Well, do we learn anything about Joshua Edwards, Sergio, in this one? Oh, Thomas Sharver's going to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 3. The blue corner retires their fighter. Our referee in charge, Robert Chapa, accepts their retirement. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, the Rocket, Joshua Edwards.
Now I'll ask you again, Sergio, what did we learn, if anything, about Joshua Edwards in this fight?
Not much. He was in there with a